Welcome to The Hypnotist, the show that gives you inside access to cutting-edge hypnosis with real clients facing genuine issues. Brought to you by the hypnotherapist demanded by celebrities, CEOs, and even royalty, Adam Cox. These recordings took place live from Adam's clinic in London's world-famous Harley Street. This podcast features powerful hypnosis, so do not listen while driving or operating machinery. This recording is not suitable for those with epilepsy or severe mental health issues. So, get yourself comfortable and enjoy today's episode of The Hypnotist.
Hi there, Adam here, and in this hypnosis session, which, by the way, is a very short hypnosis session, is designed to relieve a tension headache. And I was working with a client, and I could tell from their facial expressions that they had some kind of pain or migraine or something going on, and they did. And I said, well, look, let's just do a very quick hypnosis session to help them release that, because a lot of the time, tension headaches are coming from the tightness of muscles or the change in breathing and just the overall kind of stress levels. So reducing that can actually release a tension headache very, very quickly. Now, there's other headaches that this wouldn't work for, but if it's linked to tension, then you might find it's very helpful. It utilizes something called progressive relaxation, but also the suggestions of releasing the very tension that may be caused. So the ideal way to benefit from this very short hypnosis session is to find a quiet, comfortable place, ideally where you're not going to be disturbed or interrupted, and to relax and enjoy the session. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe in a sense of relaxation. And as you exhale, give permission to release tension. And just imagine that tension leaving your body in your outward breath. I'd like you to imagine a color that would represent pure, concentrated relaxation for you. Maybe a bright color, maybe a calming color. And as you breathe in, just imagine breathing in that specific color of pure, distilled relaxation. Imagine the color going into your mouth, up your nostrils, down into your lungs. And imagine that color in your lungs. The color of pure, concentrated relaxation. And then imagine your heart doing what it does with oxygen, but doing it with the relaxation. Imagine your heart absorbing that relaxation and distributing it to every cell in your body. In the same way that when you breathe in oxygen and exhale carbon dioxide, you don't need to think about that. Your body just does it. So imagine breathing in that distilled relaxation and exhaling tension in your outward breath. Breathing in that color of relaxation And then imagine exhaling grey shadows. And the shadows represent any stress, any tension, any worries. So breath by breath, you could imagine the tension leaving your body. And in particular, imagine that color of concentrated relaxation in the tiny muscles around your face, head, neck, and shoulders. Focus on the tiny muscles of your forehead and think about expressions that need those muscles. Expressions like concern or surprise. And just imagine those muscles releasing any tension. And then focus on your eyelids, breathing in that relaxation and releasing any tension in and around the eyes. And now focus on your temple. Those tiny muscles that sit right between your eyes and your hair. And just imagine some stretchy elastic being pulled tight, and then imagine releasing that tension in the elastic. And as you do that, just imagine any tension in your temples is being released, and allow that relaxation to ripple down into your jaw, feeling your jaw become more relaxed, more loose, more comfortable. And then focus on your neck and your shoulders. And just imagine any tension being like crystals of ice fused into your muscle tissue. And just allow those crystals of ice to melt away. And as they melt away, feel a sense of looseness. Almost like your head is now a balloon on some string just floating there. You feel light. You feel relaxed. And allow that relaxation to ripple down your arms. Just imagine what your arms would feel like if they were limp and loose and relaxed, just like the arms of a puppet with no strings. And then imagine all of your internal organs starting to relax. Allow your heart to relax. Allow your vocal cords to relax, the tiny muscles inside your throat to relax. Breathing gets easier and more effortless. Relax the muscles in your chest and then down into the stomach. And then your diaphragm, that muscle responsible for hiccups. Imagine that relaxing now. So you can breathe in deeper and exhale for longer, continuing to breathe in relaxation and exhale tension. Consider this like an emotional transfusion, breathing in the resources that you need and exhaling anything that is getting in the way of you feeling confident and relaxed. And if your neck and shoulders is the bank account of stress, then your gut is the bank account of anxiety. So as you breathe in that color of concentrated relaxation, imagine that color going down into your gut. All of those tiny internal muscles just behind your belly button. And just imagine that tension, anxiety, and worry also melting away, giving you a feeling of becoming more and more relaxed. And allow that to ripple down into your legs. So your legs can also feel limp, loose, and heavy. And all the way down into your feet, your calf muscles, your ankle, even the tiny tendons on your toes. Allow them all to relax. And I want you to think of something that you are incredibly competent at. Something where you just know you can do that thing well. Maybe you can remember a time when you did something in a state of flow, feeling effortlessly relaxed while doing that thing. And imagine stepping into that version of you. A version of you relaxed and calm and confident. And almost feel like you are updating the software of your brain to feel like that way. That's it. Increase the relaxation, release the tension, and start to feel the thoughts of what if something goes wrong are being replaced with what if they go well. That inner dialogue is becoming more encouraging, more positive. Just get a sense that you're feeling better and better with every breath. Any tension around your head is melting away. You're feeling confident and calm and relaxed with every outward breath. That's it. It's time to recalibrate with the present, but take these wonderful feelings with you. A feeling of calmness, a feeling of flow, a feeling of equilibrium and balance. That's it. I will count from 1 to 10, and when I arrive at 10, you will keep the relaxation fully in the here and the now, starting to count. 1, 2, 3, starting to wake. 4, 5, 6, more alert. 7, 8, open your eyes, open your eyes. 9, 10, wide awake, wide awake, wide awake.
Thank you for listening to The Hypnotist with Adam Cox, the show that gives you inside access to cutting-edge hypnosis with real clients facing genuine issues. To automatically receive the latest episodes, please subscribe. If you'd like to support the show, please share this episode with just one friend you think it could help. And if this episode helped you, please leave us a 5-star review.